Hello and welcome. We're about to tackle one of the biggest challenges we all face, that huge gap between having a brilliant idea and actually, doing something about it. So, this is our deep dive on how to turn that little spark of inspiration into real, actual, tangible action.
So let's just start right here. Be honest with yourself for a second. Is there a project, a goal, maybe a dream that's just kind of sitting on a shelf in the back of your mind? Something you've always wanted to do, but just haven't? Yeah, we all have one. Let's figure out why that is.
So, Section 1, Imagination to Dream. Every single great achievement, every business ever started, every book ever written, it all starts in the exact same place, as an idea, right inside our heads. So let's start right there, at the beginning. This quote, it really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? Your imagination is this incredible playground where there's no budget, no one telling you no, no rules of physics. It's the perfect place to build blueprints for your future, totally and completely without limits. But here's the thing. If our imagination is this powerful, limitless engine, why do so many of our best dreams stay locked up in there? We have this amazing tool for creation, but something always seems to stall it out before we can even get moving. There's a barrier. And that brings us right to Section 2, the unseen wall. We're going to put a name to that barrier. Now, it's not made of bricks or steel, but man, it can feel just as solid. It's that invisible force that keeps us from taking that first all-important step. And here is our first big clue about what that wall is made of: the comfort zone. You know what I'm talking about. That familiar, safe space where everything's easy and predictable. It's cozy for sure, but like the quote says, great things just don't grow there. But wait a minute, is the comfort zone really someplace out there? Or is it something else? What's the real source of this wall that's boxing us in and keeping us from our dreams? Well, the answer might be a lot closer than you think. And here is the big twist. We spend so much of our lives blaming things outside of ourselves, right? I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. But the biggest, strongest wall isn't out there. It's in here. It's the one we build ourselves. So, we're back to this quote again, but it hits a little different now, doesn't it? The very same tool that we use to dream up these incredible futures, our imagination, is the exact same tool that builds the walls of our limitations. It creates the dream, and then it creates all the reasons why we're going to fail, and that is the trap. Okay, so we've identified the wall. It's us. It's internal. So how in the world do we tear it down? Well, we fight back with the most powerful weapon we've got. And it's not more thinking, and it's definitely not more wishing. It's action. And this is the simple, hard, cold truth of it all. We wait. We wait for the right time. We wait for someone to give us permission, for some sign from the universe. But it's all just a stalling tactic. No one is coming. The responsibility is 100% ours. And this is the command that has to follow, that force, that energy you need to break through your own internal wall. It has to come from you. It's a conscious choice to push against your own self-doubt and your own limits. That is the engine of change. So what's the practical game plan here? It really boils down to these 3 simple steps. First, you have the vision in your mind. You dream it. Then, you fuel that dream with real desire. You wish it. But you know what? Steps 1 and 2 are totally passive. The only thing that makes any of it real is that final active step. You have to do it. Which brings us to our final section. Okay, so we understand the barrier, we know the tool we need to break it down. Now let's talk about the mindset you gotta have to make this a habit, to make chasing your dreams just part of who you are. This really gets to the core of everything. We have to stop thinking of success as this magical thing that just shows up and finds us one day. It's not passive. It's an active pursuit. It's a hunt. It means you gotta get up every single day and take a step toward it, no matter how small that step is. And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's easy to be motivated for a day or maybe a week, but how do you cultivate that hunter mindset as a daily practice? What's one simple thing you can actually do to keep pushing forward? And here it is, a powerful, practical, brilliant way to do it. Think of your courage like a muscle. How do you make a muscle stronger? You use it. By intentionally taking a small step outside your comfort zone every day, you're basically doing a rep at the gym for your courage muscle. Every small act of bravery chips away at that wall inside. So let's make this real, right now. Forget about tomorrow, forget about next week. Think back to that dream we talked about at the very beginning. What is one small thing, anything, you can do today that challenges your fear? It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be a start. Because that single action, that's the moment your dream stops being just an idea, it starts becoming your reality.